The Friendly Folks podcast is brought to you by Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor yet, allow me to put you on. Anchor is everything you need to make a podcast in one place. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast from your phone or computer so you can get it out the mud. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you automatically on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and other podcast listening sites, as well as providing you monetization options straight off the rip. And on top of that, it's all 100% free. Anchor is for the creative, so what are you waiting for? Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. And remember, folks, stay friendly.
I gotta practice my little stage jumping. I be like, shit, I be hoping like I don't fall off that bitch. That be my thing. I be looking under me hard as hell. Like,
hey, that's a real shit though. Who was it? It was
Travis Scott fell off the stage. Bro,
you seen motherfucking Rod Wave, G?
Oh yeah.
I knew he was bad to see that shit come
Well, I know he was hurt. Fuck you telling me.
He got paid out there, so I know he sued him.
Had to.
I mean, shit, it is a weight limit, folks. You gotta respect that shit.
They probably didn't even tell us that.
But like, you gotta lose weight before you come perform.
Right. Hey, check it out. Without further ado, mic check, 1, 2. It's your boy D. Alonzo Lane coming live from the studio. The friendliest of the folks, host of the Talking Toke podcast. You know, we talk that real shit. We toke that good gas, you know what I mean? Got two very special guests in the studio today. JuCo and Rello, man. Two up-and-coming Chicago artists, man. Now, I gotta say, you know I love Teed music. You know I love shit that's gonna get you lit at the function. But, hey, you know, these niggas be rapping they shit, too. You know what I mean? So, you know, niggas like that, you definitely gotta make sure you highlight them because bars never die. You feel me?
Appreciate it.
So, hey, man, talk y'all shit, man. Welcome, man. Thank y'all for taking
what's up, man? Shit. Appreciate you having us, man. You know, DigiGang in this bitch. You know, JuCo, Rello. You know, upcoming rappers out the Shy. You know, we just getting started with this takeover real soon.
That's
Gang.
What's up, man. Love that confidence, love that energy, man. Tell us something about yourself. Well, I'll break this blunt down, you know, get this motherfucker rolled up. Tell me, man, let the people know who y'all are, man. Give us the background behind y'all, you know, how y'all came together as a duo. And even like y'all individual stories, man.
Go first, shit. I'm on, my full name, MBMG Rello. You know, that's where I'm from. Like, I'm from the far south side of Chicago, the Wild Hunters. You know, I'm 22. Word. But together we call ourselves DigiGang. I met JuCo when I was in school, actually. I met him in college, like, before I got kicked out. For real, I met him in college and shit. We just clicked, though. I ain't gonna lie. We was just cool. We used to hoop and shit together, always hanging out, him and our other boy, you know. But shit, then, like, I don't know. We used to, like, play around with this music and shit in there, like, but we like, shit, we in school, you know what I'm saying? We didn't really feel like this shit was realistic, but, like, after I love, he loved, we just started taking this shit serious. Shit, my first time actually getting in the studio was with him, and it's like less than a year ago. You know, we ain't even been rapping for a full year, so shit. Now we just, you know, trusting the process.
That's what's up, man. You always gotta commend niggas who move by faith, man. Like when you're moving on your passion, ultimately you're gonna find yourself in a space where your passion is what's building you. You know, if that's, you know, the mindset you have around it. Yeah. JuCo, what about you, man?
I'm JuCo2x, JuCo2x, you feel what I'm saying? I'm from Inglewood, Chatham, 56, Laughlin, 85th King Drive, gang, shit. But, yeah, man, like you said, shit, we met in college and shit, just clicked. I got cousins that, you know what I'm saying, trying to rap, all that shit. Just seeing all this shit, this rap shit, and being like, shit, when we was fucking around with it, we was decent. We felt like we was decent. You know what I'm saying? What was that shit? We was sitting in lounge.
We used to be freestyling and shit, play a beat or something.
Fucking around with it, G. We just like, fuck it. We was both at the crib. Shit, we was like, fuck it. I'm tired of talking about it. Let's go do it and shit. So we went ahead and shit, found us a studio. And shit just went at it. And we ain't really looked back since then, for real.
That's what's up, man. Like always, great things always start with that initial action. You know what I mean? Like the greatest journeys always start with the first step. Like because you really do. It doesn't start until you start.
Yeah,
you feel me? Like As corny as that shit sounds like.
That's some real shit though, like, cause it's like I'm like I've been had a passion for the music, but I never really, got in the studio. Like my first time getting in the studio was like last year with him. Like it used to be times I like have friends, shit like, all right, let's go to the studio. I never go, I never make the time for that shit. So it's like, all right, after the first time we got in the studio, and it's crazy. First time we got in the studio, he made a hit like the first time. Like yeah, this shit crazy. Like
what song was that?
He made what's that song? He made Journey.
I got my
it's
SoundCloud
unreleased.
busting.
Yeah.
My SoundCloud was busting like it's still low key going crazy a little bit. That song I put out, I think like last year I couldn't get the beat for. I was feeling about a beat and shit, and Pooh Shiesty and another nigga took that bitch.
Crazy.
It was a Chase Davis.
I feel like he went crazy on like Better Than Nation. I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Shiesty them. I'm like, damn, this could have been, there was a hit. Like, it was gonna be his first song ever, and it was a hit. I'm like, yeah, he different. That's when I knew.
Everybody was like,
hey. A personal journey gon' share with niggas I know. Share my concern with them niggas ongoing. I bet a bitch never concern me no more. If that chopper sing, it ain't hitting no note. Show niggas involved, they spare your folks. She want me to choose, she not what I chose. My focus is money, ain't stressing no, ain't chasing no hoes. Hey, you shucking and jabbing, I'm with it. I'm taking care of my business. I'm multiplying my digits. I'm rectifying my spirit. A real nigga life that I'm living, I get it. I'm on the block when it's hot. I'm getting money, you not. Ain't smoking regular pot. My pockets coming tonight. Chasing a Vivica Fox. To my niggas that's dead, I ain't cried in a minute. I ain't never showing that side to my bitches. If I fuck around and I come up on millions, I'm spending that shit on supplies in the kitchen. I see the struggle and I ride through my city. I'm clutching on something, ain't showing no pity. You paying to see a little pic of her titties. I'm praying that she don't tell none of my bitches we different. When the summer hit, I'ma throw a fit. Bust fist popping out dripping. I know it's lit, little bitch, I'm popping. Nigga don't reach, I'ma pop out popping. Can't fuck with me in my life, bitch, stop it. Niggas pull up, then park it. Cuz got the hottest shit to hit this market. Me roll stuffed all in his pockets. Bitch calling my phone and she
put this out, like, oh, I need this on Apple Music, all that shit, but I just couldn't do it. I was too late. It was like, soon as I was going to buy that bitch was like $300, I think. I was finna go bad. Then it was gone. I'm like, why the link is showing me that 404 sign? I'm damn. I lost my shit.
I ain't gonna lie, and that's like really like helped us like see like, oh, this shit ain't just, oh, you just record something and throw it out there. There's a lot of shit to this shit. You gotta own the beats, you gotta get the rights, publishing rights. Like, we learning all this shit right now, but we still, getting through that shit. So,
bro, if y'all ever want to check it out though, it's called Journey. My SoundCloud name JuCo2x JuCo2x. Okay.
Bro.
First song.
I mean, I'm really glad that you mentioned the aspect like learning this shit as you go, because like a lot of people kind of get stuck right there, you know what I mean? Because everybody, we say this shit all the time, like be prepared, but like how do you prepare for the shit you don't know about?
Exactly.
And especially like when you going down a path that like no one else has gone down.
Yeah.
Like it's only so much preparation you can do. Yeah. I feel like at some, a little some part of it has to be improvised.
No,
like you gotta learn some of those lessons in the field.
Man, like we just know niggas that like freestyle or something at the park or some shit, or we'd be freestyling with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just listening. You know what I'm saying? We always love the music anyway. We listen to rap anyway and stuff like that. But rappers don't be like giving out all the game for real, you know what I'm saying? They don't really say all the stuff they going to it. We just kind of.
Some niggas won't even tell you because they know they know you got potential to be better than them, so they rather you find out the hard way instead of just putting you on game. Like, I know a lot of niggas, been rapping for a long time, but they never told me like this what it takes. All this shit from videos to studio sessions, all that. Like just last year, I ain't even know how to punch in. I ain't know what the fuck that was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like now I'm like we learning from each other. And I ain't gonna lie, we be watching little YouTube videos about streaming rights and all that shit. So
yeah.
we growing. We still learn. It's a lot to learn, but we figuring this shit out together.
That's an interesting point. I never really thought about with like niggas not sharing game. Like with me being in podcasting, like I'm getting a feel for this shit, learning as I go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
sure.
like the shit you just touched on, like that's facts. Like the shit that you don't think about, like promo and like videos and like punching in. Like the more I'm thinking of it, that's like a new thing in music too. Like rappers just now kind of started doing that with like this generation as opposed to last generation was all about, getting all your verses out in one breath and like more breath control and shit.
Yeah.
So like, but it adds to the quality of the song. So like, yeah,
For sure.
That's real interesting. That those specific gems.
Yeah.
And I feel like for the people out there listening, think about the craft you in. The field you in, the specific gems you've learned. Because that's the whole point of this podcast, Talking Toke. Bring people on and talk about their story, because you never know how someone else out there might relate to, your background, where you came from, your experiences and shit. Like, you probably just put a nigga on to punch it in the whole time. Like, someone might listen to that and be like,
what the fuck
is this nigga talking about?
What the fuck is he talking about?
I used to be like that. Like, I just go in, like, I just try to do everything in one take, and I rap kind of fast, so I lose my breath almost every 3 verses. I'm like, I gotta punch in, and it'd be producers like mixers. They won't tell you like to punch in, or when you losing your breath, you gotta hear it or you gotta feel it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like being in the studio, like people I'm close to, like JuCo or my other friends and shit. Like just being in there, cause they'll tell me like, oh, you rapping too fast, you need to slow down. Just try to punch in. You ain't gonna get all that in one take. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but I'm still learning about all that. I'm still learning about like the ins and outs and all that, like how to do the ad-libs. Like I was learning all that shit. Like we was learning it together. We like, what the fuck is that? Like sound effect. He like a lot of sound effects and shit. So we learned how to use that, like all that, just to perfect our shit.
Just like trying to get creative and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like spice up the song. Like at the end of the day, music is art. So it's like you got that chance to, you could just bar up real quick, have some of the rawest bars that you could have for real. But if it's not like real interesting to listen to for a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, the song might not get too much traction. But it's also like, I think it makes the song more interesting sometimes when you just got maybe some funny shit coming to song. People do all types of skits in their videos and shit, so trying to catch up to the wave, damn, I don't know.
Yeah, just be different. We just trying to be different, to be honest. Cause like, think about, we from Chicago, shit. Everybody in Chicago on the rap. It's like 1,000 and shit, 5,000 rappers in the city right now who trying to come up just like us. So it's like, all right, we got to figure out what we need to do to like stand out and just be different from all the other rappers. Like especially, it's a lot of niggas who rapping about drill and like what they going through in their daily life. But it's people who really know how to tell a story in a different way instead of just rapping and trying to be, trying to be on some drill, just talking about killing. And like, we could do that shit all day, but like, we really try to perfect our craft and make it be different. Like, I ain't gonna get me wrong, like we rap about that shit, but we trying to do it in a different way that, how different people who ain't from our background, who don't understand what's going on, like fuck with our music, you know what I'm saying? Then that's going back to being like versatile. Like, we still trying to learn how to be more versatile with our music. Like me, I'm just like, I like just rapping about drill shit, but I do want to switch it up like later down the line and, slow it down and do shit with like melodies and shit like that. But, we got to perfect this shit first. So
you ain't mentioned some of the tracks you got out, Rello. Like, what, tell me about some else.
Shit, I only got one single out. It was my first single. It's called Boot It Up. Shit.
Got gang with me, but fuck that shit, let me talk to him. Look. Just pop 2 purse, now nigga booted up. This shit right here gon' turn city up. Been getting to the money, but it still ain't enough. Little bitch trying to fifth night, just trying to give it up. I'm already bust, so I gotta fuck. Hit that from the back, then I roll up some rock so high right now. I forgot it, it's tough, but don't tweak on me, cause I'll still send it up. Told my niggas won't change for nothing. I'ma stack these hundreds and remain 100. Right now, start till I made all them blocks. And when I do, best believe gang is coming, cause all they ass going crazy. Fuck me, but enough of that talk, let's change the subject. At the end of the day, yeah, the payment coming. And if you know me, I came from nothing. And for the niggas who don't know me, I'm just a young nigga trying to make it out the streets. Growing up with an ass where the shit that was sweet. Killers ain't for them headling punks on the league. And they messed up, you would think it's Halloween. But I'ma say let's get back to me. Just testing my way, y'all niggas take cheeks. I don't even know this bitch, but these dicks trying to eat.
How I sound in the studio. But once I made that Boot It Up, I'm like, yeah, this the one. I gotta, put that shit out there. Like, I ain't got a video or none to it, but it's coming soon. But yeah, check that out. I got a lot of good feedback from it too, so I'm like, yeah, that's me, that's my style.
That's a turn song. Turn song. That'll get a party rocking. Like, for real, we really be like, I don't know, just trying to tee some shit up sometimes. Like, we gonna come out with some other stuff right now, but we just trying to showcase our little rap ability right now. You feel me?
Yeah. Especially trying to get a little buzz, you know, let motherfuckers know, like, yeah, we behind, cause we just started motherfucking rapping like 10 years and they still trying to get there. But I'm like, shit, we got potential to, you know, pass a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, cause I listen to a lot of music, like, especially in Chicago. I love Chicago music. So I take the time to be on, like, YouTube, listen to, you know, watching a nigga video, this and that. I'm like, alright, that shit cool. But I'm like, damn, I can make some shit like this probably better. You know, we can make some shit like that probably better. So we, like, trying to come up there, like, we got a lot of shit together, cause, like, alright, we put, you know, our music together, that's gonna help us get there quicker, you know, like on a duo type shit, you know what I'm saying? Some back and forth shit, like that's what people wanna hear. That
we feel like game type shit, you feel me? Just it's always easier to come up, you know what I'm saying, when you got support, like a real team behind you, you know.
Word. I was just about to like really emphasize something that really stuck out to me. What you were saying, Rello, with when you got in the studio and you said niggas tell you like when you rapping too fast, like I feel like that's so crucial to like distinguishing who the good ones in your circle are versus the bad ones. Yeah. And I'm not even saying bad as in necessarily niggas having bad intentions for you, but I mean like who adds more value, because like you can't have yes men. You know what I mean? Like, it's yes men who are out there who like be devious as hell trying to, you know, scheme off your shit, and then there's yes men who like don't see it as critically as you do, and that's not necessarily because they don't believe in you, but like you got to surround yourself with a network of people who can see a similar vision, like who can think similarly and vibe on a similar wavelength. So like, you know, niggas can give you valid feedback, niggas will give you critique, like yeah, this was solid, but you need to improve on this, that, and the third, and like you'll be able to take, you'll know, part of what helps you recognize it is when, you know, you can recognize in yourself when like it's valid, or like if you being defensive, or like, you know, like if it's right, you feel me, like when you can distinguish it, like it's not coming off just one way, like because you know we all got, you know, that like individual responsibility, like interpret niggas shit correctly, you feel me, take feedback the right way, you know what I mean, but like that's what it shows, like niggas can give it, motherfuckers receive it, and it's love.
It's never supposed to be nothing where you feel bad about what you hearing, like unless a motherfucker just like really trash talk you, like down to you, and it ain't no real like positive criticism for real. Like we need real feedback, not nothing where you just kind of just like that shit weak. You supposed to be saying like what's weak about it, G? Like what don't you like about it?
Word. There's niggas out here who are just like, oh yeah, this shit cold just cause you they homie, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas will leave the studio thinking they made it hit whole time. They hear that shit like in the car, something like, oh yeah, this shit ain't it.
Listen to that shit when you
we
sober.
That shit. We learning that shit too. Sober. Like in the studio, that shit sounds so good and cold in it, but you would hear that shit in the headphones on the car, be like, damn, why the fuck they didn't tell me this fucked up like this? Why this sound like this? Now you want to do it over? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I hope y'all was paying attention. Those are some gems that got dropped. Listen to it in different environments,
for sure,
different speakers.
Because all that matter, like the volume of the beat, like that's why niggas get them wave files. Some people be trying to go through that, but like you can really change the tone of the beat. Like any little thing could just make your song
track
different.
Stems is really the best. Like you got a good producer, get a track stem, a track out. Like if you really leasing the beat, or if you fully buying it, get that track out. They can adjust the volume of every individual instrument that's even on that beat. Like you could really change the quality of your music, like put it up if you just take your time. Take your time. That's the technicalities for. That's the behind the scenes shit, I guess you could say.
And one more gem I gotta emphasize, you know, friendly folks, you know, we smoke that good gas, but you know, we preach responsible cannabis usage. Listen to your shit sober. Listen to your shit under different states of mind. If you're a heavy cannabis user, listen to your shit in your natural state and when you high, you know, so that you can be fully conscious.
That's facts, though. You know that's facts. Cause you'll be high as hell, be like, this shit wrong as hell. Sober as hell, like, no, I don't really like how that shit is. Ooh. I do that with a lot of songs. I hear some weak ass shit probably on YouTube, like, damn, this shit knocking just cause I'm high as hell, like. Hear that shit and I'm like, hold on, you listen
playing
to
the
this
game and shit, just letting music play in the background or something, like, yeah.
Even with beats, I be like that with beats too. Yeah, cause I like listening to beats and shit, like when I'm high and shit. You know, the one that'll make me just feel somewhere like, yeah, I know I'll go crazy on this shit. You know what I'm saying? I spend a lot of time just listening to beats and shit when I get the chance. And I feel like that's another good like thing with your music too. It's all about your beat selection too. Especially if you're trying to like get an image, like one image you want people to know about you. Like just find like different, like a style beat. Like, all right, that's my type. I ain't saying all your songs got to have the same type of beat, but like find that, you know.
Find your lane.
Yeah, find your lane. Like us, we use a lot of like drill, you know, rap beats, like young turn beats, like shit like that. Shit, we like it. Like we like what we making with this shit, so you know we sticking with it. So
trust me, we always willing to put niggas on game. We done took like 6 motherfuckers in the studio with us. Let them get on the track, like put niggas in the studio for their first time.
Love, bro.
But we paid for the studio time. They let it get an hour, let them try and make a song, let them put them on a little verse, let's see how you sound. Like, we just shit to the people that we love, shit, we gonna show the love.
Good energy, man.
Sure.
That's what's up, man. Like when you put good energy like that into the universe and with other creators, I'm finding that like it really does return to you one way or another. Like you can never exactly predict how it's gonna like circle back. Yeah. But I feel like, you know, I try to put good energy out there, and I feel like it's been circling back. You know what I mean? Like, because these are gems. Like, motherfuckers might listen to this random as hell and just niggas. If you haven't stopped to grab a notebook or like open your notes app in your phone, if you rap, those are some gems that just got dropped about like the technical and like the passionate stuff about it. And if you a DJ, I hope you got some songs put in your Serato, nigga. Like, bro, them bitches is teed.
Bro.
Like,
trust
man,
me.
G. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, for real. Cause it's
dope team. Y'all got some dope teamwork, man. What are some of the ways that y'all push each other, man? Y'all mentioned you know, shows and shit, and, you know, different projects coming up, man. You want to tease some of that?
Yeah, we got some shit coming soon. Like right now, we only got like a video out, and one of our first singles together. It's called Self Made. It's out everywhere. We got a video on YouTube. Shout out first video. You know, it's going crazy. Check it out. But shit, we got a tape coming soon. Shit, hopefully sometime next month. We been working on it. Like that's why we ain't really been dropping shit. Like we got a little songs and shit on SoundCloud. You know, little remixes and shit. We got shit out. But like right now, we've been really working on this tape, and we feel like motherfuckers don't really fuck with this shit. You know, so it should be dropping soon.
Let's get it. Got GC in this bitch with us, man.
DonoBandz, let's get it.
It's that GC shit, man. Earn our respect on this one, for real. You know, wake these niggas up, man. Hey, go ahead, JuCo, talk your shit, man.
Digit gang, we taking over, bitch. Don't act like I ain't told you. Oh, you JuCo with a 2, huh? You gon' make it do what it do, huh? You say Lee Boys, your crew, huh? DG2, get a clue, bitch. GC slide with a full clip. Knock your teeth in if you loose lip. Won't catch a nigga at Roof Chris. Rather be a shark eating catfish. Get a Harris bucket on fat shit. The whole fam claim more fast 6. Never too safe when we out here. 4 niggas got like fast sticks. Might put your bitch on my ad libs. Watch a bitch nigga throw a big fit. My folks gon' bleed like a slit wrist. Wanna see you bleed if I get pissed. Don't claim you my brother if we not in touch. If you really my brother, you know what is up. Don't come in my function, you don't got a cup. So quick to nut, she like, what is the rush? Don't know who I'm fucking, keep that on the hush. She telling the business, she stupid as fuck. She can't even rap, little nigga give up. Stay down, don't get the fuck up. Niggas flip pancake, no butter. Can't call that.
Trust me, on my Instagram real soon, I'm gonna be dropping snippets of the little songs. We got a decent amount, and then plus, you know, we got our own stuff. We've been working on our own taste on our own, and it's like we still have each other there when we making those too.
Right.
Like you really do. Like these, I trust him. You know what I'm saying? I trust him in the studio. He trusts me. So you know, you always gotta have somebody that you
chemistry
know
that's dope. So we just like shit. Fuck it. We just gon', you know, cause we ain't got like no tapes or none, no individual. Like we just got a few singles out. So we like, alright, we just gonna start by just dropping a little collab tape together, you know, just to get motherfuckers in tune, you know.
Yeah.
Come up like a duo type. We in this shit together, you know. What I'm saying?
We might need some people for videos coming out soon. We might have everybody in them for real.
Yeah. But the tape, the name of the tape gonna be Road to Digit. You know, we call ourselves Digit Gang. You know, they just gonna, you know, just basically get them a feel on us about it, like how we, you know, we trying to get rich out this shit. We ain't just doing this shit, you know, for a name or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So
not for fun. This is, you spend too much money. Music is expensive, man. We wouldn't be trying to put together this whole project like We doing shows, we traveling. We just came back from Atlanta.
Yeah, we was in the A.
We did shows in Indiana now, Wisconsin, and now we trying to go. We're gonna go back to Indiana. We got a show in Joliet on Sunday.
We been getting a little shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just trying to basically still networking, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't really, you know what I'm saying? We been promoting our own music. We pay for that shit. Like, we don't really got nobody to take care of, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't got no distribution deals, no nothing.
We coming up with me. We ain't got no managers, none of that shit. We just, you know, just out, just trying to put our music out.
What's up, man?
For sure. We on the 20th of August. We opening for Key Glock and Young Dolph. And
Yo!
Bro, that's one of our biggest breaks right now.
Wait, you said the 20th?
20th of August in Indianapolis, yeah.
Alright, so we gonna say that one more time. And I know with these podcasts, you know, I know y'all like to tune out. This is a state of alarm, nigga. August 20th. Where at?
Indianapolis. It's I forget the name of the place. I had to go back in my messages and stuff, but shout out GCE, man. Shout out
gang.
Shout out
GCE.
my guys, my cousins. Jaythaman. That's Jaythaman. His Instagram official Jaythaman, and then DonoBandz, DonoBandz. That's my guys. They my cousins shit. They been doing this shit for a while. They only hit 20,000.
They got only features on our tape too, like
20,000, 10,000 on YouTube, all that shit. Like they been doing this for a minute, and shit. That's who we got songs with them too. That's coming out. We got one on their tape. Well, we got some on their tape, and then one on ours, and then we gonna come up with some more stuff. But yeah, he got us that show, and then we gonna open for Tink the next week.
Hey.
And then we might be in Summerfest. We trying to get that done. And then shit, Lil Durk September.
Hey.
So
we on the way
yeah,
for real.
Sure.
That's super dope, man. That's man. I love to hear that, bro. Congratulations,
Appreciate
especially
it.
with y'all starting out and like being so early in y'all career.
We just getting started. I'm saying we taking this shit and running with it.
Yeah, it's a long
taking
enough
advantage
time
of the
to
opportunity.
really get your. If you working hard, like I ain't gonna lie, like I busted my ass at work, boy, working 9 to 9s, like shit, 50-something hour weeks, just shit to get back in the studio. Like we was really, like the original work that we put in just to get the shit started. Like we just looked at each other and was like, nah, we gotta do something with this shit. Like fuck it, can't even waste time.
Yeah, so, nah, for sure, man. And you know, I love talking Toke. I love this podcast. 'Cause I swear, like, I just real niggas be on the show. And great minds think alike. I say that shit all the time. Someone needs to do a counter about the amount of times that niggas say some shit that leads directly into the next topic I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah,
it's hard work, right?
Yeah.
And like I said, you know, the friendly folks, we're all about destigmatizing urban and cannabis culture. One blunt at a time, you feel me?
For sure.
And destigmatizing the urban and cannabis culture isn't just talking about weed or talking about the city. It's talking about, you know, the different things that relate to that, you know what I mean? And that means our community as well, the black community, the cannabis community, and the community outside of the general global community.
Bro.
You feel me? So y'all mentioned, you know, something with school like clicked with y'all that made y'all, you know, realize that, okay, music is our goal. Music is our realistic option.
Yeah.
You know, if y'all are comfortable kind of like talking about what that feeling was, could y'all? Because I feel like we're artists, especially. The results aren't as tangible as if motherfuckers was working a corporate job. Like if you were working for a salary, you know what I mean? But that doesn't mean the work isn't any less hard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like what you said, like we talk so much about, you know, the different things you had to learn on the way to getting to where you are now. Like corporate is pretty structured. Like we code switching is a thing. Like we got a way for niggas to switch up their dialect in the office space to talk to white people. Like that's just shit in our culture. Like that shit we naturally know how to do. Yeah. You feel me? So like with those lanes being provided for us, I'm not knocking anyone in those fields because they're valuable, they're important.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Do
that's
your
how big
thing.
business, right? You feel me? Like
you gotta get out, you get it.
find your lane. We said that earlier on the podcast. We said that earlier on this episode. Find your lane. You know what I mean? So like, what was that spark that helped y'all find y'all lane with that music? You know what I mean? And realize and help y'all pivot y'all hard work. Because the hard work never stopped. It clearly just found a better channel.
Yeah, for sure. We I mean, we had a lot of stuff just happen. Like that time, like that little time we was at school together. Like we was hanging out like every day, just having shit happen, partying, like get high as hell, we drunk as hell, like just going, just doing anything. And like we on like some time in between class, we'd be sitting in the lounge listening to music, letting beats play on the TV, letting them play on the computer. Like, and we'd just be sitting there rapping. Or like, shit, remember when Herb had dropped that, what's that, 1942 Flows, that Meek Mill, that remix he dropped?
Man, when Herb was, hey, Herb.
That we ball for, we was.
Herb, if you hear this, we need the remixes back.
Hey,
we need you to do the remix again.
I'm like, damn, we was
when the nigga did the We Ball remix.
Yeah.
G. Nah, hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, G.
I mean, I did help for the remix and shit.
Yeah, we was sitting there rapping that shit. Oh, bro.
Crazy.
We was at school, we didn't go to the studio, bro. Like,
I got kicked out like right before we was finna go to the studio. So shit, like
bro.
a month before. I'm like, damn, that shit was crazy.
Right. So y'all just kind of naturally found yourselves in more like sociable settings and like events that kind of need like music to thrive. You feel me?
And you know, when you listening to stuff and you like, you just believe in yourself in terms of shit. We always been interested in music. Like, you know, you listen to music from probably the day you born. You know what I'm saying? I've been thought about being a rapper like since what Nelly and them was out. Like, it just looked like the life, bro. Like, niggas made a whole song about Air Force Ones. Like, that just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could really make a lot of music about anything. We just felt like we had that ability, you know, and we believed in each other. Just like talking through it, we set our goals out like, okay, we interested in obtaining the same things from this music stuff. Like, as long as we got the same vision, the same mindset, and just like that almost like that tunnel vision, but like that same smarts about us, we just found all that in common, and we was just like, you know, there's somebody I could work with. You feel what I'm saying?
Word.
On top of us already being homies and shit, like.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing, we just clicked, you know, damn, some gang shit. We just shit. But we always stayed ourselves. We just, I don't know, we was just shit. Like, I always had like a passion for this shit too. It just, I ain't really, you know, see I was gonna be doing this. Like, before this shit, I used to play ball and shit. Like, I used to feel like shit, I was gonna make it to the league one day, you know, hooping and shit. But shit, I just started falling in love with this rap shit. You know, then I'm like, all right, maybe I can do something with this, you know, get somewhere with this shit, like, you know, so that's what I'm on now.
Okay.
And we just click like the flow and shit, like, all right, you know, some shit, I don't know. I heard it, Bibby type shit, just, you know what I'm saying, just find like that chemistry together, it just came like instantly. So,
yeah, man. I think it's like, something I really want to highlight is y'all mentioned like being at the parties, you know, being at the functions and shit. Like, that's some shit that a lot of people look at as like taboo. You know what I mean? Like, people say like you go to college, so many people waste their time partying and shit. But like, that's the myth that we're kind of busting with college these days. Is that the greatest benefit of college is networking.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, you can get a degree and then end up getting a job in a completely different field.
Just because you know somebody.
Exactly.
Just
or
you
because you don't even want, you did 4 years of your program and realize, I don't want to do this shit for the rest of my life.
Hell no, yeah.
You know? So it's just like, some people going to listen to that and hear the part about parties and be like, oh, that's not the life for me. But like, that's the point, you know? And that's not to shame you in the life that you live in, but like, the world is so big.
Yeah.
The world is so diverse and so vast and becoming so connected with the internet and just the way motherfuckers can get music out there too. And just like, even the way motherfuckers gotta be competitive about beats and like buying them bitches up. Like, cause just like a beat gets bought up, another one's getting put online. Like, just like that. And like, you never know. Like, it could be that real unknown ass nigga who got that gem.
Oh, bro.
You feel me? So like, I guess where I'm going with that is that what sets y'all apart in being new artists that I'm perceiving is hard work and intentionality. And if you listen to past episodes, you know that's something that I harp on a lot. I love intentionality because when you set intentions, you create a plan, and when you create a plan, it's as simple as executing. Right? So like, and that's not to say that executing is going to be easy. There's going to be obstacles always, but the plan gives you the framework. Like, when shit happens, you can adjust the plan accordingly, as opposed to adjusting what the fuck we doing here. Trying to adjust what the fuck is hard as hell, nigga. Like,
no, for real.
But yeah, man. So like, that shit's super dope. You know what I mean? Like, y'all was genuine about yourselves, and y'all had the confidence in yourself to pursue that. And because of that, it resulted in niggas being focused. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, the ultimate point I'm getting at here is that regardless of its music, corporate, podcasting, painting, motherfucker, if you a pilot, if you a bartender, if you whatever your field, you feel me, like a fry cook, if you a receptionist, whatever your field is, whatever you passionate about, whatever is you, that's what you got to pursue, and that's what you got to build your life around, because it's so much more worth it to put in hard work for yourself.
No cap. It's
know what I mean?
It's the most rewarding thing, ain't it?
Whether that's working a job or being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Starting your own shit or like helping to build some pre-existing shit. You feel me? So like, that's dope, man. Like y'all some real wise niggas, man. You hear the gems niggas dropping on the podcast. Motherfuckers not even rapping over a beat. Go listen to their music. You know how they coming just off the gems we talking about right now. Like, come on, man. If you heard some bullshit, let me know. You feel me? We got a comment
Please
button.
let me know. Let me know.
Hey, what's the best way the people can tap in with y'all?
Man, Instagram, Twitter, shit, I don't really use Snap.
IG shit. I mean,
Instagram,
IG
Twitter
shit.
for me. Even Facebook, I'll put something on there, but like all my stuff, SoundCloud, Spotify, all that, JuCo2x. The only difference is Instagram, I got an underscore at the end, so it's JuCo2x_.
Same with me, MBMG Rello, you know, on IG and shit. But yeah, we got on shit. That's what I'm saying. Our music, we got like our single, with the self-made. We got it out on all platforms. They could check that out. You know, we got the video out on YouTube. You know, we dropped the video. Y'all could just check that out. Shit, it's called Self-Made.
Get us to 1K, folks. Get us.
Bitch with my dick 'cause I'm fine. Pour up some wine, roll up a tray 5. Fucking with pigs, we turn you to rhymes. Believe in myself, finna build me a shrine. Red breed, nigga, I'm one of a kind. Step over that line and right on the mind. Put you on the earth, we dig you a man. Dead over a bitch, she ain't even a dime. Don't stop a pain 'cause you gotta fight through it. Call one to the head, can't tell you who threw it. Took advantage of my talent, but nigga, you blew it. We taxing you niggas like Jackson and Hewitt. Difference is you really humble a bitch. I'ma stay quiet, let the 4/5 spit. That bitch got a temper, she can heat up quick. Might have to let this bitch off with a mitt. Do she got a towel for the spit? Know he won't make it if he hit. Knew he couldn't make it, so he quit. We can really make it in this shit. Love big cuz in front of me zips. Whatever we stock, gotta get it going quick. Used to me a little bit, caught me some drip. I need 2 G's or some handcuffs, bitch.
Hell yeah, they was sleeping on that nigga. And I ain't like, damn, Rello be talking his shit. Everything I say on my rhymes is legit. I'm a pro in this shit. I ain't had to commit. Long story short, I ain't had to sign shit, but they can hear my line if they talking first pick. They ain't talking millions, then again dismiss. If I shoot my shot at your bitch, I won't miss. You can take her back, but don't give her a kiss. If you know what I know, she going crazy with them lips. I ain't fucking that hoe, but she saying that shit. Why she claiming this dick? Why you saving that bitch? Why you playing with that pussy? I'm plotting no blick. You love them 4 fast, but I want the new glick. This switch it and empty a clip off a click. I'm counting up bands, why these niggas counterfeit? If it don't make a profit, it don't make sense. You think I'm broke, man, you stupid as shit. I already just spent a couple racks on some kids. Why these niggas found out trying to copy they drip? So I'ma say less, I won't speak on my fit. As long as you know that my shit costs a trip. Just wait till I get that rose gold on my wrist.
DJ, open your motherfucking Serato. I know you heard that. Download that song. Download Self-Made right now.
Let us in.
Let them in.
Let us in. Jeez.
Pause the podcast. Download the track. Come back. Finish the episode.
No bad.
You feel me?
Man.
But hey, you know what? You ain't even got to come that far to finish the episode. Because I feel like we give y'all too much more than we have to start charging for that. Like these niggas are dropping gems like a motherfucker. Like I'm damn near finna re-listen to this and take these notes down in case I ever want to pivot into music, and even just like recording for podcasts. Like that's valuable info. You feel me? Like that's mad valuable. So thank y'all so much for for taking the time out y'all busy schedule. Y'all definitely got a lot coming up on y'all plate. That's dope as fuck. Congratulations to y'all for all the opportunities y'all have right now and the shit that's coming up. You feel me? Maintain that mindset, that work ethic y'all got. We gonna be having another we gonna be recording another episode, completely different context. Yeah. You feel me?
Bro. Shit, we can talk about anything, funny shit, all that shit. Just let us know what it is. We'll come through, kick it with you, tweak with you.
Bro. Hey, that's the Friendly Folks podcast. At some point, if y'all been paying attention to these episodes, y'all know that Friendly Folks we just always constantly building up to some bigger shit. Y'all see the network we building with the different people we have on the podcast. At some point, we gonna open the studio up for more guests. Like y'all gonna really see just how friendly the folks are. You know what I mean? So hey, thank y'all again for taking the time out y'all day to come do this interview. Friendly folks at home, thank you for taking the time out to listen. You know what I mean? I hope we got to bless you with some gems. I hope we got to bless you with some good music. I hope your Apple Music, your Spotify library, your Tidal, your Amazon Music, whatever the fuck you listening on.
Shit, SoundCloud busting right now.
Hey, bring back the SoundCloud. Get your SoundCloud out busting again.
We trying to get SoundCloud busting again for real.
That's what's up, man. Yo, YouTube playlist, all them shits. Go load your shits up right now, because this shit is fire. But again,
appreciate it, man.
Thank y'all for coming out. Thank y'all for listening. Peace and love to y'all. Enjoy y'all blessings. Take care.
Gang.